Cornerstone Retirement Partners presents Your Course to Retirement with Grand Rapids Certified Financial Planner Ron Corser and Nolan Gosley. Cornerstone Retirement Partners are planning today for the potential of tomorrow.
And welcome in to Your Course to Retirement with Ron Corser, CFP, Grand Rapids resource for a common sense approach to planning for your financial, investment, and retirement future. They're at Cornerstone Retirement Partners. Ron, always a pleasure.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to everybody listening to today's podcast. I'm Ron Corser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners. I'm here just to talk about some nice stuff coming up in this coming year. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope that everybody's football team won, and I hope that the tax man blesses you today with a big fat refund that's coming down the road. So we got some interesting things to talk about, important things to talk about, over and above just New Year's resolutions. Here's all I'm going to say about New Year's resolutions. I don't make them anymore because I found out they create way too much stress in my life to try to keep them. So the only New Year's resolution I'm going to make, and that I'll suggest you make, is not to have one. That way you're going to be in great shape mentally, emotionally, existentially, however we look at it. So let's go forward with the silver lining for seniors. And it really is an interesting year coming up. We've had a tough year in the market last year. I don't know how much longer this will last, but it certainly is there. And it's creating a lot of stress for people, and I get that. We've been in contact with our clients, seems like all year, talking about the same thing. How are you doing? What are we doing? Are we okay? Shall we make changes? Because it's important in these tough times to stay in contact, and we do that. But then there's some other things to talk about, too, that I think are important on a long-term basis. And the first one is about Social Security. Social Security payments are going to go up this year for everybody more than they've gone up, I think, in history. It's over 8%. And the interesting thing about that is they've gone up simply because we have inflation that, no matter how it's measured and massaged, is around 8%. So we've gotten a boost in that. Now, when it comes to Social Security benefits, the key question is always, when do I take it? What's the best solution? How do I get the most money? How do I make it work for me? Here's how I answer that. It depends. Sometimes people in our industry say, well, you should wait until 70 to take Social Security because that gives you the biggest benefit. But what if you retire at 62 and you need cash flow from different sources to hold on to your retirement plan for any number of reasons that you had to retire early? It may be appropriate to take a look at taking Social Security earlier than later. So how do we decide this? Well, here's a nugget, ladies and gentlemen. Give our office a call at 616-301-2581. That's Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581. Give us a call and ask for, no charge, a free Social Security analysis. We do that for clients and for people potentially who could become clients in our firm as a service. We think it's that important to give you that information. You end up with 4 or 5 different options, no matter where you are, from 62 to 67, as to what the best way for you to access your benefit is. So that information is critical to creating a sustainable, rational retirement income plan for everybody. So Social Security payments are going up this year. That's good news. The good news is, too, that we can help you determine, if you're not taking your Social Security benefit yet, how to get that benefit and max it out wherever you are between 62 and 70. So give us a call at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, 616-301-2581, or go to our website, www.cornerstone-rp.com. Put your information in there and say, I want a free Social Security analysis, and we'll do that for you. We'll reach out and give you that information. It's really important to have. So that's the first part. Number 2, Medicare premiums will decline. That's an interesting thing because generally what we're used to, Medicare premiums, that's nothing more than the cost of health care for people who are 65 and over, costs going up. But the premiums are going to go down just a little bit. It's not going to be a great deal, but anytime we can get a refund, so to speak, from our government, that's a good thing. The Medicare premiums are going to go down slightly for everybody. And again, the premiums are based on income levels, as you know, from 2 years prior. So it's an important statistic to know how much you're paying for health care when you get to be age 65 or older and can enroll in Medicare. And in our firm here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, Nancy Courser has a team, full-time team, doing everything they can to help everybody make the best decision possible in terms of when they turn to be 65. Do we take a Medicare Advantage plan, a Medigap plan? What about the drug costs and things like that? It's not an easy discussion to have because everybody's different, but it's a discussion we have all the time, year in, year out, day after day. When people are retiring, it's what are we going to do about healthcare? So if you're over 65, Medicare is an issue. If you're under 65, you have to go to the open marketplace, Obamacare, things like that. It doesn't matter where you are between retirement 60 to 70. We can help you get the best kind of plan for healthcare available to you. So give us a call if this is important at 616-301-2581. That's Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, or go to our website, www.cornerstone-rp. Put your information in there and say, I need to figure out healthcare before I retire. Give us a call. Nancy's group can really help you. They're absolute stone geniuses at all of this thing. So it's worthwhile to take a few minutes to let us help you. The next one, and this is one where it's kind of a backhanded good news kind of thing. As you know, when it comes to required minimum distributions that come out of tax-deferred accounts if you're retired, the beginning age is 72. When you hit 72, you have to start taking out money from your IRAs. And if you're not working, you still have a 401k somewhere, you have to include that too. The first year, it's 3.65% of all of your tax-deferred accounts. Now, why would I say this is kind of a good news, backhanded kind of a way? Well, last year was not a really good year in the market, was it? And people's IRA accounts probably had some losses. That means you have less money in your IRA today than you did a year ago on 12/31/2001. So if you have less money in your IRA, that means your required minimum distribution for 2023 will be a little less than perhaps was anticipated. So it's kind of one of those in a really ugly, bad market that we had. Is there any good news? Yeah, well, you won't have to take out as much out of your retirement accounts to satisfy the Treasury Department need to tax your money. So that's another good issue, I guess. One other thing I'll talk about with required minimum distributions is don't overlook your ability to use a charitable qualified distribution, QCD, to minimize your tax returns in this coming year. What is that? A QCD, qualified charitable deduction. You can take your required minimum distribution and give it away to a charity of your choice. If you're a tither at church, you can do that. If you want to give it away to some other 501c3 corporation, you can do that. If taking a required minimum distribution is not something you really need money for, and you're a tither or you're a giver, think about giving it away. And if you'd like to know more information about that, just contact us here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, 616-301-2581. This qualified charitable deduction is something that's being used more and more by our clients and also potential clients, particularly if they do not need the required distribution or are open to giving some of it away. So that's another little nugget here for tax savings in the coming year, but also required minimum distributions. How do you handle them? There's more than one way to do that. So give us a call at 616-301-2581 if you need some help or information on this. Okay, here's another one, number 4. Retirement contributions, meaning what you can put in retirement accounts has gone up slightly. It's gone up on your 401k, 403b, employee contributions, what you can put away. There hasn't been a change on the IRA yet, but these are important things. If you're working and you have an employer-sponsored plan, be aware that the income limitations, it's going up. You can do more now if you want to, which can be really significant for somebody who's in a maybe a higher income bracket. You can defer more to reduce taxes and also put away more to do that. So that's another little nugget. So we've talked about 4 of them. Social Security payments are going up. Medicare premiums are going down. Required minimum distributions on your IRA and 401k tax deferred accounts could be less today simply because the market was down last year. Retirement account limits have gone up. And here's another one that could impact a lot of it is tax bracket thresholds are increasing. It's important to work with an advisory firm that can help you with taxes. Our firm does not do tax returns yet, although we may add that to our practice. But we're smart enough and able enough to take a look at where you are today and maybe come up with some ideas or thoughts or a process on how to minimize or reduce taxes in the coming year, 2023. It's more than just saying, well, go see a tax person to help you. Because if you think about it, a lot of the investment decisions you make, they have a tax implication. And wouldn't it be nice to know that in advance of making a decision on taking money out of specific accounts or rolling over money or doing a Roth conversion? What's the tax implication? We can help you with that. So if this is important to you to know what the tax implication is of anything financial you're deciding to do this year, call us here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, or go to our website, www.cornerstone-rp.com. Put your information in there and just say, I need some help figuring out the tax implications of some of my financial strategies. We can help you do that. We can. We're a fiduciary firm. We do what's in your best interest, and we do it very openly and carefully, and we're pretty good at it, frankly. Been doing this for over 27 years now. So there's ways we can help you. So give us a call here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, or go to our website, www.cornerstone-rp.com. Put your information in there and we'll reach out to you. So that's our little nugget for right now. I hope it's been of interest to you. If anything's touched your heart or just kind of gotten you itchy a little bit, give us a call at 616-301-2581. Again, I'm Ron Corser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners. Thanks for tuning in.
Tune into Cornerstone Retirement Partners' full radio program, Your Course to Retirement, Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock at News Radio WOOD, or visit cornerstone-rp.com for many valuable resources, including those mentioned on this show and other great episodes of Your Course to Retirement.
The content of this radio show is provided for informational purposes only and is not a solicitation or recommendation of any investment strategy. You are encouraged to seek investment, tax, or legal advice from an independent professional advisor.
Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group is solely an indication that the financial advisor has attended training provided by Ed Slott and Company, passed biannual examinations on material covered at conferences and in webinars, and met other membership requirements and does not constitute an endorsement of any kind. Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group members pay a fee for the educational programs that allow them to be included in the Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group. Membership does not guarantee investment success. Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance or broker-dealer services.
Advisory services offered through Brookstone Capital Management, a registered investment advisor.
Advisory clients are charged a quarterly fee for assets under management, while insurance products pay a commission, which may result in a conflict of interest regarding compensation.
Any investments and/or investment strategies mentioned involve risk, including the possible loss of principal. Any comments regarding safe and secure investments and guaranteed income streams refer only to fixed insurance products. They do not refer in any way to securities or investment advisory products. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals or growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes.